We've got a 99 Malibu. The transmission oil cooler lines are rusted out and leaking. We've got the transmission end off already. It's pretty simple, just 10mm nut. The problem we're having, let's see if I can get some more light up here. Where it goes into the transmission is rusted, just solid. I want to be careful not to crack the tank on the radiator. So let's see what we're going to do here. I'm going to take my little air saw, you can see that there, and cut the line off because it's shot anyway. And I can get a 6-point socket on it. If I have to, we can try to heat it up with something. I'll pull it down out of the way here. Come on. Oh, baby. Oh. There she goes. I don't think she'd be too happy. We just got broken and had to get a radiator. There's stuff starting to pile up on this thing. She's already talking about getting a different vehicle. So I think we lucked out there. Now we gotta drop it down so we can get to the top hose. Hey Drew, is this an Amish video?
Yeah. Amish Tech 1000.
World's first Amish mechanic.
Yeah.
Here's where the upper line is. It's not as rusty as the lower one was. If you want to work on Rachel's, I'll do Jeff's.
There's a big bolt on the floor.
Hey man, we can go around at 5 o'clock.
Hey man. Okay, at least it's 5.
Hey man, we had a good day and that's what?
Here's the lines we're putting in it today. From the Napa store. We'll wiggle these from above.
But I was thinking one minute, so it's like, you know, you can share.
It's a beeping noise.
Okay. So what did I do for my dad?
We're good. Wiggle down in here and hook up the top line, and we'll do everything else from below. Okay, we'll lift her back up. We'll fish this bottom line up, screw it in there. Tweak them a little bit and get them snapped into the holders. That one doesn't want to put the broken on there. I have to put a zip tie on there or something, or keep it down inside the clip. Keeps on wanting to. There. Keeps wanting to pop out of that clip. I think I might throw a zip tie around it. Okay. Maybe a zip tie. Good way to get that wrapped around there. I think that should be all right. It's all pretty much plastic and plastic. Snip it off flush. That's the next guy to cut his fingers off. Heck, I've seen ones where the people cut them off. Oh, let's see. It'll focus. Cut them off like that and it'll slice your hand right open or your arm. It's wonderful. If you look at these ends on here, they got an offset, so pay attention so you put them in the right holes. Let's see if we can focus it up there where they belong. There we go. You can see that stud there where the 10mm nut goes on. Pry bar and help push it into place. It'll just have a little, can you even see up there? There's just like a little push through seal. After you get it all pushed on, you should have about that much of that stud sticking through. You can see where I sprayed some red muscle grease on it to help them slide in there. I can't find my ratchet so I can finish this job. I got busy today and there's tools scattered all over the bench and all over the tool cart. I think I might have to pick up my tools and start all over so I can finish this job. This is the setup I used to get that nut on and off that stud. It's a semi-deep socket with a swivel-headed ratchet. It looks like it's easy to get up in there and do it if you look up there, but there's some brackets and stuff that's in the way. It's kind of tough actually. Okay, now we'll clean her all up with some brake clean.
Why do you use brake clean, Brian?
Because it's like a degreaser and doesn't leave any residue. Even though I'm going to spray probably some fluid film on it just to keep it from rusting again. Set her down. I'll spray a little bit of fluid film up around the nut and like up around in that clip. Hopefully keep those lines from ever rusting out again. You just got to be careful not to mistake the fluid film as a fluid leak and think that the new lines are leaking. And we'll finish snugging up the top. Now these transmissions don't have a dipstick to check the fluid, so we're going to have to lift it up and we'll show you how to do that next. The quickest, easiest way I've found to do these transmissions is straight down where that funnel's sticking, there's a cap that looks just like that. And you put the funnel in there, and then you lift it up, and there's a plug on the side, and fluid's supposed to run out of that while the engine's running on a level surface. Like if it's on the hoist, everything will be level enough that you can check the transmission fluid. And then if it's not running out, then you got the funnel in there, and you can climb up with the ladder and have somebody pour it in and somebody else watching. And once it starts trickling out, then you put the plug in and you're done. So we'll show you how that's done. Of course, I forgot to start the engine before we started this, but this is the plug you'll be looking for. It's on the passenger side of the transmission. You can see that's where the drain plug is for the engine. So it takes a 11 millimeter to take that out. So I'll get my ladder out and climb up there and start it, and we'll check this. Well, we got it started now. So we'll take the plug out and see if anything comes rolling out at us. And then I put the pan underneath it. So if anything does come out, it's not going to go all over the floor. And it's low, so I'll just set that down there, and I'll get some transmission fluid and have somebody assist me and watch for when that comes out.